Ever wondered how safe your personal data really is in the digital age? In our interconnected world, the need for cybersecurity has never been more profound. As we plug into the digital realm, we expose ourselves to a variety of cyber threats. These threats, from identity theft to ransomware, can have dire consequences if not properly managed. Consider the potential risks: your personal photos, your financial information, your most private conversations, all potentially falling into the wrong hands. The damage can be catastrophic, both financially and emotionally. It's not just about losing money or data, it's about the violation of your personal space, your privacy. We're not just talking about big corporations or governments here. Every single one of us as individual users is a potential target. It's a daunting reality, but it's one we can prepare for. So how can you protect yourself and your data? That's what we're here to explore. Before we dive into the techniques, it's crucial to understand what cybersecurity really is. In simple terms, cybersecurity is the practice of protecting our internet-connected systems, including hardware, software, and data, from digital attacks. But it's much more than just a shield for your data. It's the key to maintaining trust in the digital world. Let's break it down. Cybersecurity is a vast field comprising various aspects. It involves network security, which is the practice of protecting a computer network from intruders, whether targeted attackers or opportunistic malware. There's application security, which involves keeping software and devices free of threats. A compromised application could provide access to the data it's designed to protect. Then there's information security, protecting the integrity and privacy of data, both in storage and in transit. And let's not forget about operational security, which includes the processes and decisions for handling and protecting data assets. There's also disaster recovery and business continuity, which define how an organization responds to a cybersecurity incident or any other event that causes the loss of operations or data. In today's digital era, these aspects of cybersecurity are not just a necessity, they are an absolute must. With the rise in cyber threats, from identity theft to large-scale data breaches, securing our digital lives is no longer optional. But remember, cybersecurity isn't just about securing data. It's about securing digital identities and online interactions too. Every time we log into an online account, make a digital transaction, or send an email, we're entrusting our personal information to the digital world. Cybersecurity ensures that trust isn't misplaced. In essence, cybersecurity is the armor that keeps our digital lives intact. It's the knight that fights off the dragons of cyber threats, the shield that guards our digital identities, and the fortress that protects our online interactions. Now that we understand what cybersecurity is, let's move on to some techniques to help you maintain your digital fortress. There are several methods you can use to protect your personal data, and they're easier to implement than you might think. Let's start by talking about passwords, the first line of defense. Crafting a strong, unique password for each of your online accounts is paramount. The more complex and diverse the characters of your password, the harder it is for cyber criminals to break it. Consider using password management tools to help you create and store these complex passwords safely. Next, let's talk about two-factor authentication, often abbreviated as 2FA. This is a security process where you provide two different authentication factors to verify yourself. This could be something you know, such as a password, something you have, like a mobile device, or something you are, such as a fingerprint. By implementing 2FA, you're adding an extra layer of security that makes it harder for attackers to gain access to your accounts, even if they have your password. Now on to regular software updates. It's easy to ignore those pesky update notifications, but they're more than just a minor inconvenience. Software updates often contain patches for security vulnerabilities that have been discovered since the last version was released. By keeping your software up to date, you're ensuring that you're protected against these known vulnerabilities. Lastly, let's discuss the use of secure networks. Public Wi-Fi networks are convenient, but they're often not secure. Cybercriminals can easily intercept your data on these networks, so wherever possible, use a secure and private network. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network or VPN to encrypt your data and keep it safe from prying eyes. Each of these techniques contributes significantly to the protection of your personal data. They build layers of defense, creating a digital fortress that's tough for cybercriminals to penetrate. But remember, your defense is only as strong as its weakest link. Regularly reviewing and updating your security measures is key. As technology evolves, so do the threats, but fear not, because cybersecurity measures are always one step ahead. The future of personal data protection is looking brighter and more secure with every technological advancement. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and blockchain are being harnessed to create robust security systems. Artificial intelligence, with its ability to learn and adapt, is being used to detect and neutralize threats before they can cause harm. It's like having a tireless, ever-watchful guardian for your data. Blockchain, on the other hand, provides a decentralized and immutable ledger system. This makes data tampering virtually impossible, adding an extra layer of security to your personal information. Staying informed about these trends and advancements is crucial. With knowledge, you become an active participant in safeguarding your data rather than a passive bystander. Remember, the power to protect your personal data lies in your hands. In the ever-evolving digital landscape, staying vigilant and proactive in protecting your personal data is not just a choice, it's a necessity. So let's recap what we've covered today. In our increasingly digital world, cybersecurity is no longer a luxury but a necessity. It's a crucial shield that guards our personal data from the ever-looming cyber threats. We've explored the foundation of cybersecurity, breaking down its complex elements into digestible chunks. From understanding the nature of cyber threats to grasping the basic security measures, we've mapped out the initial steps you need to take on your journey towards digital security. We then delved into various cybersecurity techniques, providing you with a blueprint to build a robust digital defense. We discussed the latest strategies and tools that can fortify your digital walls, ensuring that your sensitive information remains secure. Looking ahead, we shed light on the future of personal data protection, touching on emerging trends and technologies that promise to heighten security in the digital space. Remember, in the digital world, your personal data is your most valuable asset. Protect it with care.